Hey, it's Brent here with Blazn Grill Works. One of the questions we get a lot is how do you do a reverse sear on our wood pellet grills? With our direct sear kit, it's really simple. We'll show you. So let's start by setting up the direct sear option. It's super simple, especially on a gridiron. First, we're going to drop our front shelf down to the hanging position. Then we're going to remove one grate. Now, it's best to do this when the grill's cold. Since we know we're going to be using the sear kit later on in the cook, we'll just do this right away. So I'm going to set that aside, grab my tool, and remove this center cover. Okay. Once that's removed, you can see our heat deflector there in the center, and we're going to get direct flame up to the grates from that opening. Once we've got that done, we'll slide the grate back into place and grab our aluminum grill grates. Now these link together if you get the right side. So you get those linked together, you get those in place. In this case, we'll use 3, but you could choose to use 2, or on a gridiron, if you want, you can use 4 or 5. Once that's in place, we'll get ready to turn the grill on. So the key with the reverse sear method is to start the meat out low and slow. You want to put some flavor into it, get your smoke into it, and then when it's close to being done, you want to bring it down to the hot searing surface, add the crust, add that additional flavor, and that's what makes that reverse sear method so special. So we've got 20 pounds of mesquite pellets in our 30-pound hopper here. Obviously, the reverse sear method takes just a little bit longer, uses a few more pellets than a conventional sear, but it's totally worth it. When you start the reverse sear method, obviously you're going to start low and slow. So we're going to go ahead and power the grill on and turn the temperature down to 180 degrees. This is a perfect temperature, at least on our grills, to start the reverse sear method. So out at the grill, we're going to take our big, beautiful tomahawk, and we're actually going to put it up on the upper shelf. That means we're not going to use this direct sear kit at all for the time being. We want to put it over by the exhaust, because as the smoke is produced, it wants to travel this way across the grill. That way the piece of meat's going to take as much smoke as we can get on it. So we're also going to take our meat probe that's hooked into our controller, and we'll go ahead and probe it right into the center of the meat. And we'll go ahead and set that on our controller. And in this case, we don't really want the grill to shut down. That feature is nice for roasts and things like that. But for this steak, we're just going to set it at a very high temperature. We're going to monitor it. And when it's ready to sear, we'll know. So now we're about 20 to 25 degrees away from the internal temperature we're looking for on this tomahawk. And this is what you want to see. You can tell the meat is taking a lot of smoke. Now we just need to raise the temperature of the grill up. And with our direct sear kit, it's already set up down there. All we have to do is turn the temperature up to 400 degrees, let it heat up, and we'll be ready to sear. All right, the grill's getting hot. It's about 390 degrees. Before we put the steak down on our searing grates, we want to give it a scrape with our sidearm cleaning tool. This tool is made specifically to clean these grates, and we're mainly just worried about the top rails. So when we put this down, we've got a nice clean surface to sear on. All right, now it's time for the sizzle. For this, because everything's set up already, we'll just grab our tomahawk, bring it down to the searing surface, go ahead and put our M-Grill's steak and burger press on top, and we'll give it about 90 seconds. All right, we've hit the internal temperature that we want, so now we'll take it off the upper shelf. It's time to eat. So I hope you're able to see how simple the reverse sear method is on the Blazn Grill Works pellet grill. We appreciate you watching. Please stay tuned for more content From Blazn Grill Works and M Grills, American made, better barbecue.